Hello everyone, I'm LordMidas and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Holy Fury. In the last episode, we subjugated the King of Pannonia and expanded our borders by quite a bit to the south. And at the same time, after finishing the war, we took care of some dangerous factions that formed within our realm by discouraging one of the vassals, who was the High Chief Dinzeg of Bessarabia, a very big vassal. We discouraged him by placing our spy master here. And the other vassal, the High Chief of Volhynia, we basically imprisoned. And thereby we secured more or less the situation in our realm. We are now currently sitting at a very high level of threat, which has caused a big defensive pact to form against us. So what we're going to do is sit around in peace for some time, let the threat go down, and in the same time develop our capital, make buildings, and expand our retinues. And as soon as the threat level is down enough that the defensive pact expires, we will declare war on the Kingdom of Bulgaria, get some land from here, and declare ourselves the Emperor of Carpathia. One problem to that, which I've noticed, is that currently the King of Bulgaria is being attacked by the King of Serbia in a subjugation war. So if and basically the King of Serbia is currently winning, which means he will end up subjugating Bulgaria, and all of this will become part of Serbia, which means eventually we have to go against Serbia to get some land out of here. So we will do that eventually, because currently we can't fight either of them as they are part of the defensive pact against us. And by that time, we will have passed enough years that we can pass the maximum tribal organization law and then eventually ask the Byzantine Emperor to do a mass conversion. He will also be an adult by that time, so hopefully he can help us do that. Alright, let's continue then. I'm just going to quickly take my spam master out of here and put him in Constantinople to study technology. I will appoint a commander at the same time. Can I appoint someone who hates me? This guy, I think I've actually also checked this out. So one of our vassals has a claim on one of the duchies here. So I don't want to get that vassal killed. Which one is it? It is this High Chief Vakrim of Nitra. This is important because he has a strong claim on the duchy here, and we could eventually press his claim and get 4 counties out of that, which will be very nice. So I want him to stay safe. So I will not appoint him as a commander, but someone else. Putyata, he used to be a commander if I'm not mistaken. He's a very nice one actually, so I'm going to appoint him as a commander. And we're going to use this time to build ourselves up. Let's see if we can expand our retinues, which is definitely the case. We just got a lot of territory which has expanded our retinue cap. So we're going to go ahead and buy the retinues which are heavy infantry prestige based. As many as we can. We have a lot of prestige to spare for that. 9 retinues, that is very nice. So they will expand into 900, and this is 150 times 9, which I believe is somewhere around 1500 troops approximately. That will be very nice. I'm going to resume now. So these are some event spawn troops that spawned towards the end of the last episode. We're not going to be able to use them. What? People are leaving the defensive pact against me. Why is that? I have no idea what's going on here. Maybe somebody who used to lead the defensive pact has died, or what? I don't know. My threat is still up there. But this sounds pretty good. If people are actually going to leave the defensive pact, I might as well be able to go against them here. Alright. So Khan Sanjil of Bulgaria is no longer part of a defensive pact against us. How about the Khan of Serbia? He is also not part of a defensive pact. This is very interesting. This means we can actually use this time to declare a war on them already. Hopefully he does not lose to him, in which case I won't be able to declare the war. So in order to be... So what I would like to do here now is basically make sure that Serbia does not win in this subjugation. And I think the only way I can do that is by declaring war on Serbia so that I get hostile to his armies. And here we have to declare a border dispute, which the council does not approve of for some reason. There are other important wars right now. Okay. But this is a really important opportunity right now, and I would like to use it if possible. So maybe I can somehow change my council positions a little bit. So it was Chief Rodislav the Quarreler who was disagreeing with the war. So maybe I can appoint someone else as the chancellor. This sounds good. But he's also a zealot, which means he will also not approve, probably. Do we have a loyalist who could be appointed? Dobrynia, the High Chief of Yatvingia. Let's try with him. And now the council approves. This is perfect. We've got 3 loyalists here. Excellent. So I think we're going to go ahead with that. We will declare one war here just to make him hostile to us, and then we will declare the claim war against Bulgaria. And here we're going to go ahead. Does he have a county in the Carpathia region? No. Okay, then we will just declare a random border dispute. The other way, of course, could have been to raid him for some time to become hostile to his armies, but unfortunately that's not possible, because if we are already in a war, which we currently are, unfortunately, due to one of our allies calling us to war, we can't set our troops to raid, which I completely don't understand why it's disabled like that in the game. It says that unit owner has to be at peace in order to toggle the looter status. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead with or we could declare an established tributary state war instead of just taking one county off, which will not give us much. I think we're gonna do that. We will establish a tributary state of Serbia. Epirus will join him, who has 4.3k troops, and he is currently already part of that war here. Okay. So, establish tributary state there. Why can't we declare war? Majesty should be at least level 4. And we are really far away from that. That's a pretty strict condition there. So we're just gonna go the regular tributary way then. This tributary basically expires when the ruler dies. So if our character dies, the tributary will be set free. Whereas if we make tributary state, it will persist even when the character dies. So we're gonna go ahead with the regular tributary, store tribute there. And here, declare war, claim Muntinia, which is this 4 counties duchy here, in the name of one of our vassals. Declare that. And that should be very nice. So we're going to call all of our allies to war, the nomadic allies. Khan Alp, Hagan Taus, excellent. And then we will call all of our vassals, a lot of whom will not accept. That is very unfortunate, because our character is currently quite unpopular among the vassals. But we will get as many as we can. And then raise our army. I'm also going to raise vassal levies wherever possible, because we will need every single person for this fight. And then we're gonna get together here and go from there. And this is also good because we've got 1000 event spawn troops, which will be useful in this war. Our allies have joined us. Very nice. I would like to get here as soon as possible so that this war does not go forward before I can stop him. Chief Yaroslav of Tartu has given me bizarre and repulsive evidence concerning High Chief Vladislav of Veps's sexual preferences, but he currently loves me because I gave him a duchy, made him the High Chief of Veps, so I will not use this information at all. Could do this, threaten him to stay out of all factions. I will do that just in case he wants to join a faction. And there he goes. When confronted with the evidence, he swore to stay out of all factions and be loyal. Excellent. He might hate me a little bit for that. Discouraged from factionalism, -5, but that's fine. What is better is that he doesn't join any factions. One of our vassals has usurped a temple. Alright. We will ask all our allies to attach to this army. Hopefully we are strong enough to beat Serbia. Young Kenna has finished her education in stewardship. It seems she has learned all the basic skills required. Who is that? One of the prisoners in the court of High Chief. No, we are the imprisoner. Okay, can we ransom her? We can ransom a couple of people here. We're gonna do that. Accept paying the ransom. The other one should be coming. Good. We have a blackguard again in the court of High Chief Svetozar. We're not gonna use him. Nomads settled. The king of the Hungarians, King Tarjan Erno of Tarjan Roslavl, has decided to settle down in Tarjan Roslavl, making it his new tribal homeland. That is big news. So Tarjan used to be a big nomadic realm here, and now they are tribal. That may actually be pretty good for us if he loses his nomadic horde army now, so we can potentially even go against him at some point, or subjugate him or something like that. That is good news. I like it. High Chief Dinzeg of Bessarabia, which is our big vassal here, has usurped the title County of Parisection from some guy here, which is... Where is that county? Here. So somehow our vassal was attacking someone here and he got the county off of him, which is excellent because from my calculations we needed 5 extra counties in the Dijor region of Carpathia to form the empire, and now he got one of them and we will get 4 here, which is just perfect. It will give us enough land to form the empire title. Well done. Our vassal has accomplished something special here. The Yabguid conquest has ended, so one of our allies has won his war that we were supporting him in. Hopefully he sends his army now towards us to support us in our war. Wow, that's a big army there. Bulgaria, and we're also against Bulgaria. Okay, so they're not the same people, they're also against each other. Good. So he's now sieging my land. He gave up trying to siege Bulgaria for some time, which is just excellent. It gives us time to get there, kill him, and make sure that he does not subjugate Bulgaria. Oh, he's going back to him. We have to hurry up a little bit. Let's go. I will appoint people who hate me. You do hate me, that's very nice. And you don't hate me, so I'm gonna appoint someone else as the leader of that flank. That will be the High Chief of Bessarabia here, who is already expanding. So I don't want him to get killed. Putiata, he likes us less than the other one, so I'm gonna use him. He's also a good commander, so it's a good choice. We have an open council position as marshal. So So Yaroslav, the chief of Tartu, is going to be a marshal because he's not that good to lead armies. And I will put him to organized raid. We have to appoint another commander then. He's our spy master, so I'm not going to use him. I think we're going to go with Svatoslav, the shaman. How is the war score situation here? 67%. So we should get there as soon as possible. Kill Serbia's army. High Chief. So there's another defensive pact against us now. People are joining it. So we did get a window which we used, which was perfect. And now it's forming again. The High Chief Bataul, one of our vassals, has declared conquest of Krizvechi. Here. So he's also trying to expand our borders, which is perfect. I will take that. My vassals are very good. Sandil Ukil is no longer a participant in the Novgorodian War for High Chief Vakrim's claim on Muntinia. His liege Albrecht Harabisik joined the war as a defender. Did the subjugation end or what? High Chief of Muntinia. He used to be the king. So what exactly happened there? Uh-oh. Okay. This is not good. He did surrender to Serbia somehow. But he doesn't appear to be the same realm. I don't know what's up there. He apparently did surrender. Montinian claim on Bulgaria. No! What is this? Installed by faction demand. Okay. So the king of Bulgaria changed. Wow. And now we are at war with Serbia but not with Bulgaria anymore. We're not pressing the claim. Alright, in that case we have to dismiss our levies, unfortunately, and declare the claim war again. Maybe this is not that bad. So we're gonna dismiss our levies so that we can actually declare war. Just because the king changed, our war ended? That's just stupid. Okay, before he joins another defensive pact against us, we're gonna declare the claim war again. Call the vassal, our allies to war. And now Serbia will be our tributary while we actually gain land in Bulgaria. I think that's perfect. I'm gonna call all the tribal vassals, but I think they're already part of the war, so I don't really need to call them. We'll do it anyway. And we'll have to raise my levies again, which was unfortunate. We will send them down here and unsiege this area and then move into Bulgaria afterwards. A lot of our vassals are not joining our wars. I'm gonna put my spy master here just to give me some preemptive vision so that I don't get caught by surprise. Okay, let's go to Bulgaria now. Serbia is busy sieging our provinces here. I don't mind. We still have a sizable army here because this contains a lot of the armies of our vassals and allies. So all of them should move down here. This is Bulgaria. Plus a little bit of Serbia, so they're somehow fighting together. Or We're just standing there together, so... No problem, we will get them very soon. High Chief Svetozar's inconstant nature is entirely unfitting of any grown man. It is only right that I condemn his behavior publicly. He's a most disgraceful High Chief. And we're antagonizing him. That's very nice. We're gonna continue to do that. Your steward, High Chief Vladislav, has suggested that you build a great monument as a display of Novgorod's might. While such a project would surely have its benefits, it would be costly and you would need a great number of men to construct the monument. Very nice. We're gonna do the one that gives us piety, because we will need that to make the empire. This is very good. Could not have asked for anything better right now. We're gonna use 20 gold and erect a monument in the honor of Perun. Should be done in a year. It's good that we raised our levy before we made the monument, because constructing the monument gives negative 50% levy size. Okay, we have a lot of troops here now. This is very good. We're gonna combine. So you're gonna walk like that, and you're gonna go here. I think we will win both of these wars very easily now. We have a child ready for education. This is my son, Vladislav. And what number is he at? Number 3. Okay, we're gonna put him to struggle. Make a good soldier out of him. We're gonna combine that, put them in Chernu. What? Cause Bella no longer valid and somehow it's part of our land? Suddenly? How? High Chief Vakrim of Nitria has inherited High Chiefdom of Muntenia and other titles. He committed a suicide. He committed a suicide. Wow. He was depressed. I don't know how to express my emotions right now. This is just wow. He was depressed. He lost the kingdom title because someone else was appointed the king of Bulgaria, and then he committed suicide and gave us the land by giving it to one of our vassals who inherited it. And now we don't have to go through the entire war, and I believe we now have enough land to declare ourselves, the Emperor of Carpathia. Oh my god, I don't know where to click. I'm so excited. 81% is currently controlled. We need 532 gold and 400 piety. The 400 piety is gonna come very soon. And the gold is also coming. It's on its way. Let's go ahead and finish this war with Serbia. Make him our tributary state. What's wrong here? They're gonna come here and kill my army. I'm gonna disband them so that they don't get that war score. And just making sure that I have enough supply in these provinces to combine these armies. Alright, let's get together in Chernu. Combine the armies and go teach him a lesson about who is the strongest realm here in these parts. Oops. High Chief Svetozar has passed away. I guess I will have to find another plaything to torment now. We will continue to antagonize his son. How's that? And how did he die? He died of complications to the gout. He was also depressed. Looks like all the people we go against are getting depressed these days. I don't mind at all. And we are going to Serbia now. Too late. The King of Bulgaria has joined a defensive pact against us. It's not going to help him anymore. And there we are. Wow, isn't that fast? We're a big, really big army. We completely obliterated that enemy stack. Negotiate with the people who are probably raiding us. Approach the adventurer asking what they would require in order to stop raiding you. No, we don't need to negotiate with any raiders. We will take care of them once we are done here. What is that? The army of Epirus, they're sieging our territory here. Just laughable, I think. The enemy is suffering attrition. No, it's our ally who's suffering attrition here. Unfortunately, he has to back out. So I'm going to split my troops. Send a little bit here. And ask some people to attach with this army instead. Like that. Steward High Chief Vladislav wants to hire ruffians to bully the peasants who are not paying their taxes. We gain a little bit of gold. And increase our revolt risk. I'm not going to take that chance. I'm going to prevent him doing any harm, even if I will get less tax. I don't want any revolt right now. I want to go ahead with the empire formation. Our son, who is the eldest son, Rodislav, is now ready for education. He is timid, fussy, conscientious. I think he will... Oh, would have liked to send him into a diplomatic education. I think I will do him with the stewardship education then. He is not that good at it. Perhaps he would have made an excellent marshal though. He has high marshal score. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead with the martial education even if he's timid. We will try to get rid of that timidness of him by training him a little bit. He has high martial, so it makes sense. Okay, move forward. And what is this? Small army who will soon get obliterated. I'm gonna lead this army myself. Kiev. And... I don't want this vassal to get killed. So, or maybe I do want to get him killed. I will appoint him as a commander. Because he's getting a little too big for my taste. Oops. So you see he's... oh, he's not actually that big. Oh, he is. That's a really big realm. If he dies, it will get split up a little bit, which is good for me. Just excellent. 31% war score. We're winning sieges. Go here. And we are ready to rank up in society. So we have been a warrior for a long time. Now it's time to become a veteran. And what will that give us? Extra monthly prestige, extra martial, extra personal combat skill, and the power to inspire warriors, which enables you to right click on a holding in order to instantly refill its garrison. Okay. Doesn't seem to be all that useful, but we'll see about that. And a power to do war sacrifice. Enables a decision in the intrigue menu to sacrifice wealth and blood to the divine patrons of the lodge in exchange for prowess in battle. Okay, we will see about that. We'll upgrade and finish this war as soon as possible. I want to get a little bit of gold and declare myself emperor as soon as possible. Finally, the monument is finished. It turned out just as you envisioned it, or perhaps even better. To celebrate its completion, a grand ceremony was held in Sumbura's honor. And what a ceremony indeed. Tales of it will be told for as long as the monument stands watched over Novgorod. Never has Novgorod seen such Slavic greatness. But why? What is Sumbumbura? Sumburbura. I thought we made the monument in the honor of Perun. We get 250 piety and some extra piety gain per month. I will take that, and we have enough piety. Just need the gold now to finish making the empire. During the last few days, my son Rodislav has not been able to keep any drink or food down. It seems as if he's suffering from food poisoning. I'm not going to call for my court physician before I change him. So I realized that my court physician doesn't like me that much. He's the High Chief of Kiev. He might end up killing my son, so I'm going to appoint someone who relatively likes me. That's going to be Sviatoslav Shaman of Visogrod, also one of our commanders. So I'm going to call for him now. Honored warrior Yaroslav, I hereby grant you permission to advance to the next rank within the champions of Perun. It is definitely my privilege. Some of his sycophants would claim that High Chief Demid is a very humble man, but how could his quiet and self-deprecating attitude hide anything but cowardice? I must make sure that everyone knows the true nature of this wicked person. That's the son of the guy who are now who we were antagonizing before, and now we are antagonizing him. He is a branded apostate. Okay, he's the most disgraceful High Chief, definitely. Perfect. Alright. We're going to continue siege that. I'm going to skip this song because it gets really loud in the middle. We can give away an advisor position. How about we make someone who is a loyalist our advisor, because we will need to pass a council, a law soon to increase the tribal organization. In June this year. Okay. Who is that? Commander? Putyata. Or Ruslan. Ruslan then. Seems to be a better commander. Okay, let's go here. Lead this army myself. And High Chief of Viatissia can be on the other side. Our nephew is ready for education. We will make him a nice steward. I realize that we are already at the limit for this episode. But what I'm going to do is finish this war and end the episode there. So that from the next episode we can immediately form the empire. Or maybe if we get enough gold by sieging the territory here, we can already form it in this episode. So I'm gonna go a little bit above the regular 30 minutes limit this time. 100% war score, and I think we have enough gold actually. So, enforce demands. And he is now a tributary of ours. I'm gonna bring back my army here. These can go here and these can go here. And let's go ahead and see if we can already form the empire. We can! That is it, guys. Cost us 453 gold and 400 piety, but there it is. Emperor Yaroslav the Strong has created the title Empire of Carpathia. Perfect. Let's wait a little bit till the borders and the color changes and the wording changes here. You have a new heir. I think people will elect a new heir now. Yeah, see, they're gonna vote for him again, who is my brother. And look at that, the symbol of our empire. 2 dragons. Emperor Yaroslav the Strong of Carpathia. Alright, we're gonna dismiss this lady. Let's wait until the borders change their colors. Dismiss that lady. Okay, open council positions advisor again. I won't put negative people there. Oh, and we're ready to increase tribal organization. We have 3 people who are already supporting it, so we just need 1 more loyalist on the council, if possible. Maybe this court eunuch? Somebody who already likes me a lot. Putyata, Chief of Ingria. Sure, you can be an advisor, you're an excellent commander too. You deserve it maybe to be on the council. But he does not accept. So what I'm gonna do is request council support. He accepts it, very nice. I'm gonna pass that law very soon. And finally, that we are at peace, we can go ahead with our Warrior Lodge mission, which was to duel this guy Dominic since several years, and we couldn't just go ahead because we were at war all the time. He has negative 70 combat skill, and by the way, this is the same guy who once we tried to make ambitious, and he ended up becoming content. So it's just perfect that we're going to duel him. Duel Dominic. Do it. I will support you in the council. Excellent. So we're gonna go ahead with max tribal organization. 4 people are supporting it. Excellent. I'm gonna put these troops on raiding, and we will go ahead and raid our neighbors right here. Dominic Girlam has chosen to accept your challenge to personal combat. The duel will take place in the next few days. A demonstration duel, huh? The onlookers are cheering for me as I swing my wooden club with increasing enthusiasm. When it's over, Dominic is on the ground, his face red with embarrassment. I shrug, smiling to the crowd and at my opponent. Walk away victorious. Getting some extra prestige. Very nice. We have a ton of prestige now. Successor nomination. For the Empire of Carpathia, I will nominate my eldest son. Oh, that's not my eldest son. That's it. Yaroslav. Okay, Rodislav, sorry. There it is, the borders changed. The Lords of Novgorod have approved the institution of the absolute tribal organization law. Perfect. Can we ask for a mass conversion? Request mass conversion. And he accepts it. I think it's just a high time. So there it is, guys. Carpathia. With the double dragons. And there it is. Emperor Yaroslav the Strong of Carpathia with 66 personal combat skill. Inspiring leader. This has been a very satisfying. We also have maximum tribal organization. I'm not sure if going ahead right now with the mass conversion is how good of an idea, because a lot of our vassals don't like us. And maybe they will not accept the mass conversion thing that I'm going, even though I have the maximum tribal organization. So we will check that out. In the meantime, we're gonna call it an episode right here. This is a perfect time to end the episode. In the next episode, we will see about our options of mass conversion and perhaps going ahead with the Warrior Lodge if we decide not to mass convert just yet. Thank you very much for joining me. If you liked this episode, please click the thumbs up button. Subscribe to my channel for future updates and let me know in the comments what has been your experience with this series so far. I will see you next time. Bye bye.